Hey everybody, welcome back to Hard Fork Studios. Today we're talking about Jurassic World, the Fallen Kingdom. Is that what it was called?
What's your name?
The Fallen Kingdom?
Yeah.
This is part of our What If series, so there will be tons and tons of spoilers. My name's Isaac.
My name is Nick.
I'm Kimmy.
Basically, there's a bunch of dinosaurs on an island. There's a volcano coming, and they don't really know what to do. They don't know if they should save them, if they should leave them. And then there's that dude who has like a private island, right?
It's the guy from the original movie. It's the original scientist, not the guy with the funny hat that's like, welcome to Jurassic Park. But like the other guy, the other rich guy, Lockwood.
Yeah,
is who it is.
Flint Lockwood.
But essentially, he wants dinosaurs to sell them to make money.
Flint Lockwood.
So yeah, he wants the dinosaurs to sell them to make money.
No, he
right?
doesn't. No.
Okay, so
No.
there's Lockwood. So Lockwood wants to save the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah,
on the
he
other
wants to
island.
save
Because
them.
he was one of the original creators.
But he's an old dude.
of the
He's like
dinosaurs.
at least 50.
Yeah, it's
The guy's like 90.
So he's bedridden and he's got an assistant.
yeah.
This assistant
Is a jerk.
to want money.
Total tool.
Total tool. And he wants to sell dinosaurs, but they call in Chris Pratt and the other girl, the redhead girl from the first one. And
Does she have a name?
does she have a name?
Just girl.
Sure, she has a name. Redhead girl and
Redhead
Chris
girl.
Pratt. They came in, and they're getting them because they need to go and get Blue, the raptor, because they're trying to genetically engineer.
Only Chris Pratt can.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Right, because Chris Pratt's superhuman.
Yeah.
And so Chris Pratt and the girl, they go over to the island, and they go and get Blue. But then the mean guys, the bad guys,
The
assistant guy, well no, the assistant's minion decides to make Chris Pratt go to sleep and steal Blue. So then they go back to the mainland, with all the dinosaurs, and they have an auction, and of course that genetically modified one.
But they let the other ones die.
Oh yeah, they let all the
They
others.
only saved the ones that they thought were going to be
They're
profitable.
pulling away on the boat, and there's one of those little
I
tall
cried.
dinosaurs, and I was fighting back tears. Like,
I
go back,
cried.
save them, save them.
Save
right
the
now.
dinosaurs, man! You created them.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Did we mention that it's a volcano that's going to kill them?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
yes.
And it was really sad, and I see where they're coming from because they brought what is his name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum, yeah. They
Yeah.
brought him back from the original, and he made the statement of, well, this is just nature correcting itself. We messed with
Yeah.
nature, and this is just nature correcting
I agree with
itself.
that statement.
And then we messed with nature again.
Yeah. Bad things happen. So they bring dinosaurs back. They have like an auction at that place to sell them off. Meanwhile, Chris Pratt and Redhead Lady
Redhead girl.
are trying to do what they can
Let's
to,
see.
to save the dinosaurs.
Redhead lady that didn't wear heels this time.
Yeah, no heels.
So then mean Velociraptor gets out.
Oh, yeah, they
Wait, so they create one.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a super, super strong, intelligent raptor.
They took the what was the original, the dinosaur from the first one
Blue.
that they had created? No, the one that they had created.
The Demogorgon.
Yes, the Demogorgon.
That's not right.
What is
Stranger Things.
What is that?
Close.
But the one that could change its...
Indominus Rex.
There it is.
That
one.
Dominus
So they
Rex.
took the Indominus Rex and then as well as the DNA, or they wanted to mix it with the DNA from Blue so that they could get a obedient killing machine,
Yes.
essentially, weapon.
Yeah.
So, and the weird scientist guy that's actually from Law and Order.
The Law and Order scientist guy.
What
okay.
is it? the,
Law and Order
That's his
scientist
name,
guy.
that's his
Yep.
name.
what is it?
Legally.
No, that's
Legally,
it.
it's what
Go
it
with
is.
it.
Well, and he's a doctor in Law and Order, not a scientist.
The
But
doctor-in-law.
Truly.
Is that like a mother-in-law?
Hope not. he comes back and he is the one that created the Indominus Rex to begin with, and now he's like, no, we're going to create this new crazy weapon because it's going to be worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
That's what.
And then they're trying to auction. Well, it's a beta that they created, right?
Right. Prototype.
A prototype, a beta test.
Prototype. Beta of a dinosaur.
And so then they have the auction, and then...
Can we talk about the auctioneer too?
Oh yeah, I didn't like him
He's
at all.
so.
Dude,
What is
he's
he
like,
from?
He's probably one of the Oompa Loompas.
He's not.
He's some sort of
No,
dwarf.
he is.
So Oompa Loompa auctioneer is auctioning off dinosaurs.
He always plays like the creepy guy, like
Yeah.
the leg creeper, because
He does a
he's
good
got
job.
he's got a creepy face.
Yeah, it's very creepy.
He does.
It's unfortunate.
I think
He
it's
was born that way.
typecasting.
He's born to be an evil villain in every role he plays.
Typecasting. But yeah, so they do the auction, but then of course Chris Pratt has to come in and do his shenanigans, because there's always shenanigans when it comes to Chris Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
And he releases the egghead dinosaur.
Wait, who does?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, he breaks through the wall.
Oh,
The
egghead
egghead
one, yeah.
dinosaur that's
I like
got
that
the
dinosaur.
Oh, because they get captured and put into a cage.
yeah, so they get captured and they're put into the actual basement of Lockwood's mansion.
Yep.
And they break out, but Chris Pratt is like, we need to stop this. Like, we cannot let somebody buy this freakishly powerful weapon dinosaur. And he lets the egghead dinosaur in, and it starts plowing through all these rich
Everybody.
people.
Yeah.
All the rich people. Just,
So awesome.
which was really cool.
Yeah. Freaking rich people.
But then, you know, in standard Jurassic nature, somebody has to make some stupid mistake and leave a cage open. And so this powerful weapon dinosaur gets out.
It was the minion.
It was the hunter,
Yeah,
the
the minion.
poacher,
Minion.
because he wanted to get the guys, the new creative dinosaur's teeth. Best part of that movie, though, was that part when he thought he had tranked this dinosaur that tricked him, and as he's thinking he's defeated this cool dinosaur, the dinosaur opens his eyes and smiles. What kind of dinosaur
the
smiles?
tail goes up a little bit, and then when
Yep.
it looks back, it goes back down.
But he has this like this smirk.
It was a creepy ass dinosaur.
He's a creepy dinosaur.
He really was. Well, and like then on top of it, so dinosaur gets out, and of course Chris Pratt's trying to fight it, whatever. But it's bulletproof. We found out.
Found that it's fine.
Not good.
Yeah, that was not really great. He thought he had it. And
So, an important part that we've left out on the whole plot line, though, is the granddaughter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's like
Lockwood's
a
granddaughter.
clone or whatever.
Right, which we find out later is a clone
of his daughter.
of his daughter who died in a car accident. However, she is with Chris Pratt and the redheaded lady, and they are trying to protect her
Because
from this giant dinosaur.
and evil assistant killed her grandpa, so
Right.
she's kind of alone.
Right.
Well, her grandpa died.
So that's when Chris Pratt is trying to fight this like crazy dinosaur, is when he's trying to protect this little girl.
Right.
Right. And we find out that the dinosaur is bulletproof.
Yeah.
Not good.
So then we
It's not
reach
good.
this decision point where all the dinosaurs are
Oh,
in
wait.
this place.
So, before you get to that point,
What?
they kill the crazy dinosaur. Chris
Yeah,
Pratt,
yeah.
with the help of
Yeah.
Blue, who was protecting Chris Pratt, the raptor who's protecting.
Yeah. Blue's cool.
It was awesome.
He killed the mega dinosaur. Did they even name that thing?
Yeah. Indominus Raptor.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that really what they called
Yeah,
it?
that's what they call it.
Creative.
Yeah. Those Jurassic Park people, they're good.
Super creative.
They really didn't care. They just wanted the money out of it.
So they killed that dinosaur, and in the process of this whole fight going on, in this basement laboratory, some gas gets out that's poisoning everybody down there, and the ventilation system is now broken. So with this, now we get to the point, the pivotal moment of, we come back to, do we let the dinosaurs die, or do you let them live?
And they decide that they're going to let him die. And the clone girl...
No, the redhead lady decided they were going to die.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and-
She was
and
gonna
Chris
push
Pratt.
it, and then she stopped. And they're like, oh, and they hug, and they're like, they made their decision. And
cute.
little clone girl.
Because it was either just to let him die or
Yeah.
release him into our world,
Yeah.
into California.
Yep. And clone girl comes up, pushes the button. Dinosaurs are released, and now we have another movie because of clone girl.
And
Good job, clone girl.
good job, clone girl. But I don't think that. So here's where we have our disagreement: is you both feel like the movie
That movie was
terrible.
garbage. No, the whole movie was just trash.
And I totally disagree. I see where they were going with it, and I see why they felt like it was necessary, because I think that they're using the dinosaurs as a metaphor for other things in life, of us messing with nature.
I agree, but I think it should have been better than just Clone Girl pushing a button. It should have been like an accident, or not even an accident, but like some other way. And because
just watch Blue come over.
If I was them, and I watched the little girl push a button and realized, oh no, I'm gonna have 8 dinosaurs in my city.
Yeah,
I'm really, really upset.
Why was nobody watching?
Exactly.
Why was nobody paying attention to
And this is a good what if thing. What if she hadn't pushed the button? 8 dinosaurs would have died. However many there were, it wasn't that many. And the city's fine.
8 species of dinosaurs.
No one's gonna get eaten by dinosaur.
Okay.
We can.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, but I'm saying it's not just 8 dinosaurs roaming in the city. There's like, it was like Noah's Ark pack of 2, so you had 20 odd dinosaurs roaming through the city of through the state of California.
And we've lived so long without dinosaurs. And kind of like Jeff Goldblum was saying, like, it's correction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's quit messing with it.
Yep.
And I would be fine living without dinosaurs. I
Still,
can handle the death of 20 years old.
Solid. As sad as it was, and I did cry both times that they were, like, one when the dinosaurs were dying on the island. It was a really sad moment.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, they weren't hurting nobody.
Mm-hmm.
They were just on an island, living their life.
Yep.
but we also weren't killing them either.
Nature was.
Yeah. And I was fine with them moving to the new island. Like, that's fine. Give them their
But
space.
here's my
Don't
question.
put them on the land with the people.
But here's my question on that, though. Volcanoes happen in places all over the place.
We don't go
Look
and save
at
all the
Hawaii.
animals.
Yeah.
We don't go saving all the people. Or we choose to save all the people. So is that the concept of, like, well, we go and save the people and, like, the things on normal islands, so say, like, the one in Hawaii. Absolutely, they saved the animals in Hawaii, and they saved all the people in Hawaii when the volcano just erupted last month or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So is that the concept of...
Animals are equal to people.
But the thing is, we also need to realize these aren't your everyday animals. These are
These are genetically engineered animals.
And they might get along with each other, but when they see little humans that taste good, it's never going to end well.
No.
There's no way humans can live side by side with dinosaurs.
it's not going to work.
But again, we come back to a little 8-year-old clone girl making that decision for us.
Making the decision for the entire world.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I think we all agreed that was dumb. Like, 1, they could have done it a better way, and 2, it's dumb.
Or why not just have like one of the dinosaurs break out on their own, like the egg guy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why not have him just bust open a door and then they're escape? I can take that. That's fair.
Sure.
But you let a 8-year-old clone decide the fate of humanity.
Just she gets to decide.
Yeah.
But it does
That's
make
fine.
obviously she's a clone, right?
Mhm.
And so she had like same like do you have like a connection with dinosaurs?
Well, so she didn't know she was a clone until
they
earlier
told
that
her.
evening.
Yeah.
And so I think that it does go back to that nature of, but if they're not real and they don't belong in this world, why do I?
Yeah.
And so I understand where they came from in that aspect of, she was just trying to figure out where she fits in the world. But again, she's an 8-year-old little girl.
Here's my problem. I don't appreciate a movie that spends the entire movie setting up for the next one.
An entire 2.5 hours.
And it's like we spent 2.5 hours watching something so we could set up for the next movie.
Which, and it goes back to what you said. And again, I liked the movie. I personally liked it as a whole. But it goes back to what you said. Most of the movie was people were just being chased by dinosaurs. Which, in all fairness, has been all of the Jurassic Park movies. Like, let's be honest.
This one was a little bit more stressful.
There was no room to take a breath. It was just dinosaur after dinosaur. He'd trip, he'd fall, lava almost
volcano.
took him. And I think it was just
trying to save Blue's life.
Yeah.
So for the what if, we have 2 things. What if dinosaurs die by the gas, everyone lives, there's no more new movie, because what else can you do from that point?
Well, okay, so but
think about that though.
I have an issue with that, right? Anything that flies got off of that island and is already in the world somewhere.
That's a good point.
So in any case, there's going to be dinosaurs somewhere.
But I would much rather deal with those than
The flying ones that stab people like the first
I don't want the T-Rexes and stuff.
Well, see,
That's fair.
and in all reality, the entire problem started at the very beginning of the movie when they went down to dive to get the tooth of the first dinosaur, whatever,
The
Rex.
bone.
They
That was
went.
sweet, by the way. I love that scene.
It was really cool, but they didn't pay attention and they left the floodgate open, which let that giant dinosaur into the ocean. So, regardless of whether or not that little girl pushed the button, even if she killed all of those other dinosaurs,
Yeah.
we would still have that giant beast in the ocean.
Yeah, but I mean that's still nowhere near
In
as
the
bad
ocean, at
as
least.
nowhere near as bad as raptors running through my city.
That's fair.
That's right.
Did any of the... So this was what I was trying to figure out too, because Blue was already out before that.
Right,
So
so
in
she-
any case, you were going to have a raptor
Yeah,
roaming around.
Except,
the nicer raptor.
well, and
The nicer
she
of the raptors.
she was one that was able to be controlled, so...
Chris Pratt can go front her down.
Chris Pratt.
Good job, Chris
Good
Pratt.
job, Chris.
Yeah. But...
I don't know. I guess it's like no matter what, you're gonna have dinosaurs in the world. It seemed like the mistake was made years before this, like clear back to the original movie.
Absolutely. Well, and, I mean, so what if she didn't push the button and they all died in there? You still have that DNA down there. So now we know how to clone it. Somebody knows how to do something with it.
Yeah.
There's always going to be that person who wants to mess with nature, and also wouldn't have mattered if she pushed the button or not.
Mm.
Did y'all think about that?
Right.
All of those ones that people auctioned on and bought were already shipped
Yeah,
out.
they had already
They're already gone.
shipped them and
That's true.
taken them. Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
That's true.
Granted, they are in cages and they wouldn't be roaming free, but you think about it, there is all, like, no matter if she pushed the button or not, there was always going to be dinosaurs.
Okay, so now I want to talk about a speculation thing. Do you think that other island actually exists?
Yes.
Why?
I guess there's no reason for it to. Like, he convinced her enough without even showing her the island.
Right?
That seems like a lot of work.
I feel like Lockwood would have been, before his health declined,
yeah.
he would have been more inclined on finding a new location, because he understood that what they did was messing with nature.
But how do we know that Lockwood is the one that got the island or ever even saw the island? It could have been his assistant that made a model. And so, I don't know, it's like, it brings up some questions of, if the other island exists, A, are there already dinosaurs on it? And B, can we wrangle up the ones that are now roaming and get them?
Put him on the island.
And then at the first of the movie, here's another point I have an issue with. There was big discussion of we should go and save the dinosaurs, and I am super confused as to why there was this discussion after what happened at Jurassic World 5 years before this.
Or Jurassic Park. Why did we even start?
Make another one.
They
Wait,
gotta
make the
movies.
Well, they've got to make money.
Yeah.
It all comes back to money, and as far as why they, built the park again. But agreed. We learned how many times that these these creatures that we've created are dangerous, right, to the human population, right? So I agree. What makes them think, okay, well, these are animals, but then it goes back to there are some dinosaurs that weren't after people. You have the herbivores and stuff like that could probably coexist, except I think it would step on my house.
Yeah, that would be good.
Like, you see this just long neck walking down the street, and all of a sudden, there's your garage.
Those long guys are my favorite, though.
Yeah,
they
so
seem so
cool.
friendly.
Yeah.
And they would
seem
just
like they'd be
be
homies.
nice to you, but they would at least step on you, probably.
They
Yeah.
could be like giant horses. Though.
Just riding
Just
around.
riding around.
And people capture them, and they can put them in the circus instead of elephants.
Yeah, they could do
I mean, they would.
that. It would happen.
Logically, that's what they would do.
Find a way to
because-
monetize dinosaurs.
So the thing that's tricky about the movie too is it's like we've figured out how to clone things. So we're in some alternate universe from ours, obviously, that we can
successfully clone things.
dinosaurs from old DNA. Anyway, but we haven't figured out how to build a cryo bomb and freeze the volcano. maybe that's what we should have figured out
Volcano.
first, is how to freeze the volcano.
How do we stop natural disasters? But you know what? I think it does. It
Pour
goes.
some water on it.
Water?
Put a cap on. What show is that where they literally just put like a giant boulder on top of a volcano and it just stops?
I don't think that helps.
No, I don't think that actually is how it works. But I think that it goes back to the premise, and I think this was the whole idea of the first movies too, is when are we going to stop messing with nature?
Yeah.
Never ends well.
No.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
We have seen it now in how many different scenarios with dinosaurs that it never ends well.
We just were not meant to coexist. That's fine. We don't
Yeah.
need to coexist.
There's a reason that they're not here now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whether you believe in a higher being or you just believe in science, there's a reason that
We're not together.
I'm pretty sure God like creating dinosaurs and like, oh no,
I screwed
that's
up!
not good. I'm
Meteor.
so sorry.
we gotta fix this, man.
It's a rock. So sorry about that.
I messed up.
He wasn't having the dilemma on if they had rights or not.
Yeah, right. It's like, no, these are bad. No.
These are a bad plan.
Why did we do this? And you know what? Who knows? Maybe it's the same with the volcano.
Yeah.
He was all like, whoa, guys, I fixed this problem once. I'll clean it up for you again.
Please stop.
Please.
Please stop intervening. I know what I'm doing.
So now what? What's next? What do you expect from the next
Next movie is going to start out with a bunch of dinosaurs running down
Pandemonium.
Times Square.
Times Square?
Eating up everybody.
It's gonna be a
bloody
post-apocalypse.
mess. Yes, exactly.
Post-apocalypse.
It's gonna be bad. Yeah. Or it's gonna be they were able to train the dinosaurs to coexist, and there's like family dinosaurs, like
Aw.
your neighbor is like a family. They like go to work and have suits.
The little dinosaur. It's like the one dinosaur with little arms. We're sitting there in the movie theater, and that's the. He's got like the horns on it. He's a bad one, yeah. And he's the bad one. Before the T-Rex comes along and puts him in his place, he thinks he's all big and bad with his bitty little arms.
That could happen.
He's like kicking everything, but
Not
he's
like
got
that,
the
but it
nothing.
can
But can you
I
imagine
just-
him in a suit?
Yeah, going to work, just in a little car. Right?
How would he drive his car? He doesn't have cameras and steering wheel.
I'll make cars for dinosaurs that work.
I guess I think about this one, and you're talking 5-year gap. I'm wondering if they'll do immediately after, or if we'll see another gap where it's like, oh, those dinosaurs have had time to breathe, and now rather than being 20, they're like 300.
And in that scenario, I 100% feel like the next movie would have to be a post-apocalypse kind of movie, because instead of a zombie epidemic, you have a dinosaur epidemic.
Which is not good.
No, it's not good,
Good.
but
Oh, I guarantee that little girl's gonna play a role somehow, though.
Yeah.
so here's my thing with that though, is now we know that you can clone humans.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a Westworld situation on our hands.
humans.
Why?
Nobody needs to die.
Superhuman humans.
That's how we'll defeat
who
the
fight
dinosaurs.
super dinosaurs, and it's gonna be a cool battle.
We'll
This is
call
gonna
them
be a good
Jaegers
movie.
and
Never
Kaiju.
mind. This is a great idea. I love how it ended. This is perfect.
This is great.
Don't change
Figuring
anything.
out why.
They're gonna be huge.
But what I'm saying is more of like is it going to be a concept of, okay, well, now this girl, we know that we are successfully able to clone humans. So it doesn't matter if there's dinosaurs because nobody ever dies because we can just clone them again.
No, but that doesn't mean you don't die.
It's just a madhouse.
I mean, you die, but it's like they'll just grow a new one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
It's like a grow your own person.
Keep forgetting about the clone girl. That's definitely gonna play a role.
Clone girls
It
will
has
be-
to, right?
Yeah.
But can I ask a weird question?
Okay. Yes.
And like I know that the movies have all come out in our lifetime and
Right.
stuff like that, right? All of the Jurassic Park movies
Yeah.
have come out in our lifetime. But in the movies, I feel like they've made it seem like there's so much more of a time gap between the original park and the new park,
Mm-hmm.
right? Really futuristic and stuff like that.
Mhm.
How's that guy still alive?
Which guy?
I mean,
Lockwood.
Oh,
Well, he was old to begin with.
was he?
I
I'm
remember.
pretty sure he
We
was.
never saw him.
Yes, that's true. Did we?
No, you never see him. He was just
He
the
was
partner
in-
of the guy that we did see.
I'm pretty sure we saw him in one of the
He does see
original
his
trilogies.
face is
Yeah, no,
memorable.
I'm pretty sure he's in one of the first trilogies.
Let's Google that.
Let's Google.
Lockwood.
because I'm pretty sure that he was, which is why I feel like that it was specifically they used that actor because I know he looked familiar. And it's like I think that was they made that such a huge suspense thing when he came on screen. You know what I mean?
No.
Wasn't
Mm-mm.
Benjamin Lockwood?
Yeah. John Hammond was starting up InGen, the company that would clone dinosaurs from ancient DNA. Benjamin Lockwood was his partner, but you never see him.
But at that same time, being a partner, you would think that he would be a similar age.
Not necessarily.
Um,
That's kind of a bold assumption. You look at people that are significantly younger. Like, I mean, I think of like just this Overstock.com, right? CEO is what?
50? 40? 50?
No, he's got to be older than that, right?
I bet he's 50s.
How old is Patrick Byrne?
I bet he's late 40s.
Anyway, Som
50s.
is significantly younger than
He's
him.
like, what is he, 30s?
Yeah, but it's like
Something like that.
they worked as partners.
Yeah,
for quite a
there's a
long time.
difference.
yeah, but the difference there, I guess, is that's like a corporation and stuff like that. These
So
were
it's-
no, they were partners in a scientific field. So
Yeah.
they would necessarily need the same education and the same training to get to the point of being able to literally pull DNA from amber to morph it with frog DNA to get dinosaurs. I would assume he wouldn't be a 20-year-old man.
Fair.
But how long has
Do you
it
see
been
what I'm
since
saying?
Jurassic Park? Like 30 years? It was only like 30 years. It's not like. I don't
Was
know.
it though?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like a.
Because I mean,
An
they
incredible amount
made
of
Jurassic World seem super futuristic as far as
No, it seemed like it was in our day. I don't know.
we do not have cool rolly pods that run around
Rolly
an island.
Golden.
I bet we could make a really fun to try it.
Yeah. Well,
Like the
Jimmy
little
Fallon was in
vehicles.
it, wasn't he?
What's that?
Wasn't Jimmy Fallon in it?
And then, oh yeah,
In the Rolly Pods in the original one.
I don't know.
yeah, but I think that they just used him as a cameo.
No, but he was there, so
Let's see.
it was today. Today, there's dinosaurs on an
Yeah.
island somewhere in Rolly Pods. It's got to be real
No,
life.
there's people. there's people in rolly pods.
Would you visit Dinosaur Island?
Dude, freak yeah. I would be so down. I would risk death.
Risk death.
I would, I would risk death to see a dinosaur too.
It'd be, I mean, if you're gonna go, that'd be a cool way to go. Like death.
Death
How'd
by
you die? Oh, I got
dinosaur eating.
torn in half by a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Wasn't fun, but it was cool.
Had a good conversation with a raptor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was worth it.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Anyway.
Hang on, I gotta figure out.
What? What are you figuring out?
The time difference.
oh,
22 years.
So yeah, I was like, it wasn't that long.
Fine, I'll accept it. I'll accept it, except for I don't agree with that he. I mean, I guess if he was like 60-ish
Yeah.
when they started the park, and like now he's like 90-ish. No, that's not right. 80-ish. Yeah. Okay, I'll accept it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll
good.
accept it.
But yeah, overall, I didn't like the movie. I will go and see the next one because I have
6
no
out of
choice.
10. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
See, and I would give it a solid 7.5.
Oh, that's solid. Oh my goodness.
Very solid 7.5.
I didn't like the first one though.
That's fair.
Y'all like the first one. I didn't like the first one.
I thought it was good.
I felt like there was way too much eating people.
See, I enjoy it. I think it's
You
fun.
would enjoy people eating.
I mean, it's good.
I guess maybe the first one played too much on fear to me.
Well, all of the Jurassic Parks are driven by poor decisions.
Yep.
That's like
Human nature.
Everyone just screwing up left and right.
poor decisions.
Poor decision.
But yeah, tell us in the comments what you think. Did you like the movie? Did you hate it? What do you think's gonna happen in the next one? We'd love to hear.
Yeah. Cool.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks for watching, everybody.